Good day to you, and welcome to our very first, and I hope it will be our very last, virtual product launch by Polydyne International. My name is Johan Tranchel, and I represent the marketing and innovation department of the company. And today we have a very, I would say, a breakthrough innovation that our teams have been working on for quite some time. In fact, we have been working on this for the last 8 to 12 months, and today finally we have come up with a solution that we would like to present to you. In fact, we wanted to have a formal product launch, but thanks to COVID 19, we have to do it virtually. So let's hope this would be successful. Well, to start off, let me introduce the product to you. It's basically a grow bag with partial recycled plastic. As you know, conventional grow bags have to have virgin plastic, 100% virgin plastic in it to make sure the tensile and elongation and the polymer bonds are strong. And in the past, the addition of recycled plastic was not possible because the bonds become extremely weak the moment you add recycled plastic. But we have found a way and we have innovated a new product that we would like to present to you today. So before I do that, let me talk a little bit about the thinking behind this product and why we wanted to do something like this. Well, as you know, uh, global waste 10 years ago was something like 1.3 billion metric tons a year. And this number increased to 2 billion metric tons at the current present day right now. And it is foreseen to increase to 3.4 billion metric tons in 10 years from now based on the World Bank statistics. Now, where do we come in this whole picture? Well, basically 12% of this waste is actually plastic. And that is where we have been really thinking through the reason why we exist and why we as a company and what we as a company need to do with regards to this waste, for the simple reason that over the past 20 to 23 years that we have been in business, we have been responsible for putting in 60,000 metric tons of plastic into the environment. So naturally, this doesn't leave a good feeling in our minds. So 5 years ago, we started rethinking how we can reshape our business to include sustainability and, very importantly, to include the whole eco-friendly equation in our picture. Hence, we started by changing our vision and including the word eco-friendly in our vision, as you see here. Even as we did that, we decided that we should really change our business model. Now, the question that a lot of people ask us is, how do you, as a plastic company, mainly as a polluter of the environment, put the word eco-friendly in your vision? And this is what we want to explain to you today. Our eco-friendly strategy involves three distinct areas. Firstly, we want to focus on the manufacture of biodegradable products. You have probably already know about the product EcoPure that we have for grow bags, which can instantly make your plastic biodegradable at the end of shelf life. We also have a brand called Biocom, which is our bio-based product that we use to manufacture different raw materials such as lunch sheets and shopping bags that are 100% biodegradable. Secondly, we focus a lot on education. And when we say education, we focus on the 414 window, where we believe that it's important to educate the next generation of the responsible use of plastic and the responsible disposal of plastic. Hence, this is a CSR project that we work on, where we go to schools and we tell children the importance of the responsible use and the responsible disposal of plastic. And thirdly, our attention has moved to the manufacture of recycled plastic. And this is basically the product that we actually use to manufacture your recycled grow bag. So, to talk a little bit about recycled plastic, uh, as you probably know, we already have a factory that manufactures recycled plastic, where we collect plastic waste that is normally destined to a landfill or destined to the ocean. And we have our own supply chain of collection where we collect this plastic, we process it into, we agglomerate it into shreds, and then we process it into pellets, and then use it to manufacture finished product out of it. And this plant is based on the standards of global recycling standards, which has already been in operation for the past 15 years. So where does recycled plastic come into the whole equation? Well, as you may have heard the word circular economy of plastic. Now, let me explain what this means. Usually, when it comes to plastic, you would have virgin plastic that is put into the environment. We make products out of it and sell it to you that is normally disposed either in the ocean or in the landfill, or it is recycled. Now, basically, the circular economy is about making this plastic turn in the environment by either making it biodegradable or recycling it and using it back into the product that that you use. Even though we use recycled plastic in many other plastic applications, for a grow bag, this was a serious challenge for the simple reason that a grow bag has to last between 3 to 5 or even more years in terms of period. It is exposed to heavy UV and moisture conditions, and also acceptable levels of pesticides and weedicide sprayed on its surface. Hence, the addition of recycled plastic made this simply impossible and made the product look something like this. Hence, we needed to go to the drawing board and analyze different raw material blends and do trials on different products. And finally, we were able to come out with a product that was strong enough and had polymer bonds that were made much stronger even with recycled plastic. So here are some trials that we have actually done in-house based on accelerated conditions, and we are continuing to run real-time under real-time conditions in our in-house greenhouse. Now, let me explain this. The green graph that you see, these are trials, all trials done on a 36-month shelf life grow bag. And the green graph that you see here is basically a control sample or a product, a regular grow bag with 40% recycle. And you would see that this product actually fails even when it comes to about 18 months, it reaches the break zone. And then basically we see a huge decrease. The red is actually the regular grow bag with virgin plastic that we supply you. And then, of course, you have the blue one, which includes 40% of recycled plastic, and you can see that this is in line with, or rather almost in line with the virgin product that we supply you right now. So we also analyze the different characteristics of the product and taking the most important points in a grow bag, which is basically the tensile and elongation and also the UV stability. Both of these are pretty much or more or less the same and under acceptable levels. The only drawback that we see is actually the appearance of the product, where we see the surface is kind of a matte effect when compared to the regular shiny effect on the white surface that you have. But again, this is something that we found is that your print would look much nicer on a matte effect than a glossy effect, and the print would come out much better. But of course, this is up to you to decide. We also have an issue with processability, very especially with the gusset, because we have some issues where the gusset is jumping. And this is something that we would actually focus on fixing going forward. And we will show you, our team is ready to show you some samples as well of the product that we have manufactured. Now talking a little bit about how do you actually promote this in terms of marketing. Well, we have developed a very special logo that says contains 40% scrap, and every product that uses recycled plastic, we would give you the free use of this logo that is patented and developed by us. And at the bottom, you have a website here that says useplasticresponsibly.org, which your customer can log into directly, and can he can basically see the different areas that are discussed. It highlights the issue of plastic and the misuse of plastic. We have our own blog on the effective on the effects and the misuse of plastic, and then we talk a little bit about our contribution as a responsible manufacturer of plastic, and most importantly, we also salute you. In case you want to use this product, we salute you, and we talk a little bit about the amount of recycled plastic that you have used in your product. The use of recycled plastic is nothing new to the world, and we see many global multinationals already making pledges that their packaging needs to be sustainable. And we see here an example of Unilever and the pledge that they have made by 2025 that their packaging would be 100% reusable, recyclable, or compostable. We see Coca-Cola globally and also in Sri Lanka have a drive to collect back their plastic bottles and uh, and recycle it, and they make pet fibers to make t-shirts that look something like this, which was worn by the Sri Lankan cricket team. Singapore as a nation also has something called the SPA, which stands for the Singapore Packaging Agreement, which really highlights the reduction of virgin polymer and the use of more sustainable plastics in their packaging. And this they have pledged as a nation that they would reduce their plastic content by 54,000 metric tons. And this would actually bring about a saving of something like 130 million Singapore dollars over the next 10 years. And we have many packaging companies in Singapore that have signed up this agreement. Apart from that, in the US also, there are many drives to reduce the use of virgin plastic and put more recycled plastic or sustainable plastics. We know that 400 organizations have signed an agreement in the US to reduce their packaging. The recycled content that is targeted is about 5.4 million tons by the year 2025. We have 40 organizations who have publicly made a statement in the US that they will reduce their packaging. So we know that this is a drive that is happening globally, and we want to move with the times. Hence, I'm sure you have many questions and you have many things that you need answered. Hence, I would be grateful if you could please contact myself or anyone on our team where we could explain more details to you and bring you up to speed about what is going on with our products. So thank you for now, and most importantly, keep safe.